Alright guys, so this is going to be the 40-minute gameplay. There's about 28 minutes from this one, and then there's a second gameplay that he just dropped of Poison Ivy that we're going to watch. So it's going to be probably closer to 30 minutes, not 40 minutes, but he keeps dropping things. As soon as we get done watching one thing, he's on to another video. So we're going to watch pretty much everything that he's been posting all day today. So without further ado, let's get into this and watch the 28-minute, 36-second gameplay. And then we'll do the poison ivy mission right after this. So here we go.
Here we go.
I want to see Falcone. I don't know what you're talking about, pal. What's the problem? Says he wants to see Falcone. Falcone? Ain't no Falcone here. That's what I tried to tell him. We got fish? Yeah, we got fish, all right? This ain't no secret nightclub. It's a fish store.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sure.
Fish market. Oh, yeah, a fish market. You want some fish? I could pick out a nice flounder.
Oof, big mistake.
You're dead. Oh,
we could have got a warrant, you know.
They cut it.
But what would be the fun in that? What's up, guys? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, I am lucky enough to be able to play Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight early. Nice dance for there, Gordon. And here we are in the Iceberg Lounge. This is pretty much the entirety of the Carmine Falcone mission in the game. So you get a pretty good idea / experience here of what you can expect when the game releases fully. Of course, I also do want to mention, if you guys see any not weird, but like splicing in the footage, that is mostly due to the fact that we have a time limit for how much footage we're allowed to share, with that being an hour. So because of that, I had to get creative in parts and make sure that I go ahead and save a little bit of time on this mission in order to still be able to share some other videos, like for example, the full boss fight with Poison Ivy, customization in this game that I was able to discover, as well as other details that I found, plus an unbelievable cutscene featuring Batman animated series. So please check out all those videos if you're interested.
Can't keep fighting our way through.
Okay, with that in mind, here we are in game, looking very stylish, might I add, rocking the absolute Batman suit as my first choice. Stake off to high ground, grapple up, and time to do a little bit of platforming. I like that immediately the game gives you a nice variety of things, kind of what you would expect from a Lego game. Combat, platforming, a little bit of exploration, so that is definitely something that I appreciate. I love that the audio adjusts when you go into the vents, like everything gets quieter and kind of more echoey. There we have a security camera, which clearly we need to go ahead and get rid of in order to be able to get past it.
There's gonna be
first.
More of those.
Anything interesting to look at here? I love the texture even on the floorboards. Like, pretty incredible. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. Our very first collectible, and that is a Wayne Tech chip. Or a Wayne Tech Taché, but I guess I've titled them Wayne Tech chips at this point. Very cool to see how much of the environment is destructible in classic Lego games fashion. So, you know, the classic technique of smash and bash your way through a Lego game, that is certainly available here in droves.
Every song comes with extra mustard.
Mustard? I wonder if that is that a reference to mustard? Could be, maybe. Is that a stretch? Am I going too far with looking for references? Okay, unfortunately those are indestructible, but let's see. Oh, nope. That's what we call a nice little fail there from yours truly. Instead, we're gonna hit this thing with a batarang and then switch into Gordon who then can go ahead and use his goo gun.
There we go.
To pause these lights from spinning, allowing us to carefully, okay, nice fail blitz. Attempt number 2, carefully make our way across, as I was saying.
Not another security camera.
Again, a nice batch of studs to be earned here. And those are actually extremely important because they will be the currency with which you'll be able to purchase a lot of things in the game, like trophies and suits as well. So obviously extremely important to go out of your way to actually collect those. Interesting, that's cool. You can actually use the goo gun instead of the batarang to offer you a little bit of a different way of dealing with the security camera. So that's cool in the sense that each character kind of gets their own unique method by which to get through certain tasks. So I appreciate that.
That's actually kind of cool.
Do a little more platforming here. Let's use our little detective mode scan to get an idea of where our enemies are actually at. And it seems like there's actually a pretty large amount of enemies down below here.
Ooh, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the map.
Take an opportunity to take a look at some costumes, including Commissioner Gordon right here. This gives you a pretty good idea of the fact that suits are swappable at any point in time as long as you're not in a cutscene. Whether you're in a mission, you can swap suits. If you're outside in the hub world in Gotham City, you can swap suits, which is super cool. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, did I swap a suit before a mission or not? You can swap suits on the fly. And let's go ahead and have Skeleton Jim Gordon lay the smackdown on these enemies. Another thing that you'll notice right away, especially like seeing this right here, this angle, it's very obvious that there's a pretty good amount of enemies that have spawned in. Now keep in mind, I am playing this on the medium difficulty, so if I were to go ahead and bump up the difficulty to night mode, then it would be even more difficult just because of the amount of hearts and the types of enemies that would be fighting. So again, the scaling can go up not just by the number of enemies, but the amount of health that you have and the type of enemies that you fight in terms of big figs or armored enemies and so on and so forth. So I found that to be a really cool element that, again, wasn't present in previous LEGO games.
Hey, I don't want any trouble here, Nick.
Falcone's office. Where is it?
What? Falcone's office? Oh, that's in the basement. Bottom of the
Kind of cool to have
iceberg, you might
Blast
say.
in the game.
But he'll see you two coming from a mile away. So you might want to take the scenic route.
Oh,
Selena,
yeah, scenic route.
think you could maybe open that door
Selena?
for us, please?
Dun dun dun. So this is the first encounter between Selena Kyle and Batman and Jim Gordon, I guess.
Just head straight and then down a couple of floors.
As you can see, she works in the Iceberg Lounge. Then we have this very interesting piece of paper that just says 59X on it. I wonder if that'll matter at all.
Get down. We might be able to catch him off guard.
Let's do a little bit more smashing and bashing, just a tad bit down the staircase here. And this is where we get to assemble our very first buildable item so far. And it is a big, giant red fist that is gonna knock on this door of Falcone's and see if anybody's home, you know? Bam! Hey, love the music changing up. It's time to cook. Call me Gordon the way we be cooking.
These crooks.
Here we go.
Time to cook.
So again, as you can see, we have a different type of enemy in here where they're not just like the regular Falcone crooks that we saw before. This time they're actually dressed up like chefs. So again, I love that just because, again, it gives you such a greater variety of what types of enemies will show up. Like right there, we see an enemy with a katana sword as well. So it's just really neat to see that even though this mission takes place very, very early on in the actual story, it's really cool to see that even such an early mission offers a pretty great variety of enemy types and just the way that the enemies actually look.
Another order's just come in from Mr. Falcone. Get it ready and I'll open the elevator for you. Oh, and be quick about it.
A food
Okay,
order.
so
That could be our ticket to Falcone's office.
got to get a food order done here.
Not a delivery boy.
I'm sorry, Gordon. Gordon does not want to work for Uber Eats, clearly.
Can't reach the ice cream until we stop all this cold air rushing in.
Okay. See what we've got over on the opposite side. An opportunity to once again go ahead and collect a lot of studs, including our very first blue stud, which is super cool. So excited to have that in our collection there.
Jim, grab that food while I hold this in place.
Okay, so the thing is, one thing I will tell you, right there,
All this
the reason why I
food's
went ahead
gonna
and
make me
paused to
hungry.
switch characters is because for the longest time, I didn't realize that you could press down on the
Can't have
D-pad
just a
to
one
swap
person.
characters in this game.
Let's find
Because I'm so dang used to playing Lego games and pressing the whatever the equivalent is of the triangle button on PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
So that was one thing that I had to like get used to, was just stop actually pressing triangle to try to switch. So that was a tad bit of a, not an annoyance, just I guess something new to learn.
One more.
All right, so we got the sushi, we got the burger, and I guess now we have to figure out a way to get the ice cream bars here to bring those to
Seems
Falcone,
like things are heating up.
which one heck of a combination, by the way, of an order. Like sushi, burgers, and ice cream. That seems like a whole bunch of different things being eaten all at once, but okay. I mean, I'm not gonna judge, you know? But one thing I will do is swap our costume. And let me think here. Brave and the Bold? No. We gotta keep it classy with the Lego Batman video game costume. I love the cowl on this one, by the way. It's very, very obviously different compared to the other ones, but it looks super accurate to the actual original game, which I love.
Mr. Falcone gets when he's hungry?
I'm working up an appetite here. You don't think Falcone's mine?
Keep your head in the game, Jim.
Might get interested. That doesn't matter what
Gotta keep your head in the game.
In the
That,
cutscene.
my friends, is how you avoid heroes sneaking up behind you. Any questions?
So he's explaining how to avoid heroes sneaking up behind you. Check this out. Bam! A nice little double stealth takedown. I like that also, even if you're not controlling the other character in this game, the look at that takedown. I love that. That's why I had to stop talking there, because that's incredible. I love that takedown. You can like knock enemies into the environment and then deliver an absolute whooping. That is so cool. I genuinely was like, whoa, that is so neat. Again, something that we have not seen in a Lego game. So very, very cool to see that for sure. But yeah, as I was saying, like the co-op character will actually, even if there's no one actually playing as the co-op character, that character will still go ahead
that a
and
glitch?
essentially like complete their portion of the stealth takedown automatic, which is super cool. Speaking of cool, here's an area that I found just by exploring a little bit that seems to reveal a hidden little puzzle that we need to go ahead and decipher. And I really, again, that's one of the other things that I found to be very enjoyable during my time with the game is the puzzling. The puzzles felt very like an upgrade compared to what we're used to, for especially from a Lego game, for sure. But they just felt like fun, intuitive, but also not... You know, sometimes puzzles in video games can get a little frustrating to the point where it just doesn't feel fun to actually do them. This did not have that problem. Out of all of the, whatever it was, 2.5 hours of the game that I played, I did not really run into any puzzle that I was frustrated by or found to be unfun or unintuitive,
Just the kind
which
of
was
tech I need.
very cool. Another Wayne Tech cache collected. Get back on track here with the main route. Love that takedown. Of being able to just switch quickly as well. Another thing that I really like also is that, at least between the characters that I was playing, they all had like different takedowns for their stealth takedowns and things like that. So again, just another way, gotta watch out for the camera there. But just another way to make the characters feel different, unique, and for me personally, I really appreciated it because, again, one of the big criticisms that I think a lot of people have with this game is that they worry about the fact that there are only 7 playable characters at launch, and so they worry that Like, is it worth it? Especially compared to classic Lego games where you would have like a roster of 100 characters or more. So I will say that all of the characters feel way more in-depth and like they got a lot more love to make them feel unique. Ooh, we got some cool little posters here, including a Black Canary poster there. That's a nice little Easter egg included there. Oh, there's another one over on the opposite side too. Let's go high ground to analyze our situation up ahead, which looks very ominous. There we go. There's another cool takedown with the balloons. And once again, look at that. That one's like a throw over.
He must be in there.
And again, very cool. Like a nice variety of takedowns. Let's have a knock on here. Hello.
You know we have a no door knocking policy.
What you gonna do about it? I'm Batman. You know? I mean, as Batman, you're allowed to do whatever. Club Constantine. That is one of many incredible Easter eggs.
After all the fighting outside, no thank you.
And over on the other side, we have Xanadu's Inn, a reference to, of course, Madame Xanadu. That is very, very, very cool. Again, unfortunately, during my playtime here, I wasn't able to figure out a way to get into either the Constantine Club or Madame Xanadu's Inn, but obviously, when we all have the full game, I'm definitely going to spend some time here trying to figure out whether or not we can interact further than just knocking on the doors, just because I'm extremely curious to find out whether or not there's more to it. So that is definitely on my to-do list when I get the full game. So really, really excited about that. Now here we need some cannonball power, which again, this feels like a reference to Batman 1966, you know, with the bat bombs that he would carry and everything like that. Adam West, that is, I should say. We launch that and destroy Falcone's House of Fun. But if you're worried that we won't see it, you're not. Here is Falcone's Fun House. There's a whole lot of balls here. And again, for a Lego game, to have this level of like graphical, not just fidelity,
This is all pretty weird.
but density is pretty incredible. Love that
Unlike
pile
any other
driver
games.
takedown there from Batman as well. So still have a lot of wrestling moves included. Also, am I the only one that feels like the music in the Funhouse here just reminds me of the Lego Batman, or sorry, not the Lego Batman movie, the Lego Movie video game? I swear, I feel like this jingle was in that as well. There's another blue stud, by the way. Those are actually extremely rare again, so unlike a lot of the recent Lego games where you pretty much find them everywhere, they were very difficult to come by in Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Now this was an awkward moment, because this is a moment where I realized that these disco balls were destructible, and they were one of our tasks that we needed to complete throughout the level. We needed to destroy 5 of them in order to earn the trophy.
To make sure it's not booby trapped.
Here's a little bit of bouncy castle puzzle solving that leads us to another Wayne Tech cache, which I was certainly happy to collect, but also a little bit upset because I was very distraught by the fact that it looks like obviously we missed one cache somewhere earlier, since this was the 5th one. So that was definitely a little bit of a bummer. But from an aesthetic standpoint, this area was very, very, very cool. And just think about the fact that this is all one mission. Like, we started out in a nightclub, and then we worked our way through that
And
first
you really
layer.
slide down super fast.
Then we went to the kitchen area. Then we went to the kind of like rundown, almost what felt like something from Arkham Asylum. And now we're literally inside of a fun house. Like, pretty incredible how many different things we've visited and locations we've visited.
I need some quality time with Falcone.
Uh-oh. So that seems like Red Hood shows up as well. And it seems like he might have some choice words for Falcone. Look at that. Like, the fish takedown for Jim Gordon. That's really fun. And that was something that we never saw Batman perform. So, again, it seems like, at least to me, that there are exclusive takedowns to certain characters, which I personally really appreciate. I also really appreciate being able to build cool things. So here we are, assembling a big, giant two-pilot or two-manned pilot. Two-piloted man? Two-manned pilot?
Like the next logical
Drill.
approach.
Let's do it. Get ready for some fun, guys. Here comes the Lego fun. We're drilling. Oh, we're drilling, all right. Here we go. So check out these layers. Pay attention to some fun Easter eggs here all throughout. Wrong floor. Nope, not this one. Looks fun. That looks like an arcade. Hey, it's a well, it was a birthday party.
My birthday's ruined.
Oh, happy birthday.
Less talking, more fixing.
And down we go.
Hey, who's that? Where'd they come from?
And that's right. From drill time to dance.
Blend in.
Dance time. Here we go. Hey. Hit the Batusi. Here we go. Oh,
This
that's
is
right.
how Batman begins.
This is how Batman begins.
So,
You swing a pretty mean cape, stranger.
Learn a giant bat, learn to dance.
Again, this is definitely the silliness of Lego games. If you were worried that like, oh, is the game going to take itself too seriously? Is it going to be very like Arkham? You're not. I mean, Gordon's about to break it down for you.
His costume's not as good as his pals,
Hey.
but he moves real good.
You dance
Do the warm.
too well for a cop. Suspicious.
I guess Jim Gordon is breakdancing.
Knows how to be on the beat.
I like that the other thugs are now dancing along. And we also get a reference to
that's cool.
what's the name of that movie? Oh my goodness. Now, is it Footloose? Think so, maybe? Gordon's still dancing. We're here to do work, Gordon. I love that I used the skeleton version too. It makes it even funnier. He's got the mustache still. Like, how does that work? You're a skeleton, but you have a mustache? Uh-oh. Seems like our thugs are having a big meeting, and that's Selena Kyle, by the way.
Hey, Mr. Falcone, where are we putting all this incriminating evidence and illicit earnings?
In the pile, Frank. Jack, you were my #1 guy. You leave all this behind, and for what? To wear that fishbowl on your head?
Notice he called him Jack.
Name's Red Hood 1. Thought I'd go freelance.
Mr. Falcone.
Thanks, sweetheart. Here's your sample. Plenty more out back for whatever little project you and your buddies have got going. Pleasure doing business. This town deserves a better class of criminal. And I'm gonna give it to 'em.
That's a cool
Whatever
reference
you're
to Heath
planning,
Ledger's
remember
Joker.
This is my town. I own the muscle.
Whoa!
What is this? Some kind of joke? Do I look like I'm joking?
I like that they're teasing the idea that he'll become the Joker, but in this point in the story, obviously, he's still just Red Hood, which is just awesome. Again. Uh-oh, so we've got Carmine Falcone's crooks fighting the Red Hood gang.
Come back, Mr. Twinkle Toes!
Falcone!
Nice spinning kick for Batman. Did bro really attack him with ping pong balls?
Time for my associate.
We're in pursuit.
Escort you out. Permanently. He's getting away.
Permanently.
I noticed.
And it's time for another brawl. Fear not.
Our jobs are on the line.
Challenge accepted. So one thing I will also say that a lot of the combat here that you're seeing is non-upgraded at all, just because of the fact that this is an early mission and we weren't really given a whole lot of studs to spend or had a lot of resources to spend at this point. So it's not really the best, I guess, representation of how intricate the combat gets the longer you go, because I was very impressed by that. Like, I was able to pull off some incredible combos. speaking of incredible, this was such a cool puzzle to find. I found this thing over here, and it just had like maneuvering numbers, and I was like, what is going on here? Like, what is this referring to? And then I found another one of these pieces of paper that we saw earlier. This time it says X96, realizing that the two of them line up to give you 596 as the entry code to open up the vault and earn the red power brick titled Filthy Rich, which was very, very, very satisfying. So that was a cool puzzle for sure. Definitely appreciated the leveling up of the intricacies of the puzzles in the game. It did take me a moment to like figure it out, just because I was like 59x. I was like trying to multiply things and trying to like pretty much like overcomplicate it. And then the person over there from WB was fortunate enough to be like, hey, just position the numbers over top of one another and you'll figure it out. And certainly was happy to do so. And also happy to rock the new suit here.
Stop following
as
me!
we pursue Falcone at this point out of his club. So we kind of circled all the way back around to where we entered, remember? Only to be greeted by, again, a slew of enemies here. That was one of the things that was very fun, is just the number of enemies that would spawn, because it does give you the chance to hit a lot of high string combos. And again, like I said, being fortunate enough to play missions later on in the story, like all the way up to chapter 4, I was able to start unlocking a lot of cool combos where I was able to like jump off of enemies onto other enemies, or jump off an enemy, glide, and then do a takedown from the air. So I was able to start to pull off a lot more complex and therefore cooler looking and more satisfying from a gameplay perspective combos, which is something that I'm extremely looking forward to trying in the full game. I wanted to take a peek down here at the Iceberg Lounge. Kind of a last hurrah here as we pursue Carmine Falcone out of his very own club here.
Falcone.
Dang, pretty powerful kicks. And there he goes. I love this camera angle. That's Selena Kyle again. They keep teasing the future of her role in the story.
Boys.
Thanks for the help. I appreciate that. Catwoman.
So
I mean, Selena. And there goes Red Hood.
Oh, and he took the bears. So that pretty much ties up to that other level. That's cool.
And here comes an awesome cameo, guys.
Harvey, hey, Harvey,
it's Harvey Dent. We get the teaser for Two-Face as well. I love how the story starts to like plant these characters, and then we'll see them slowly become both the villains and the heroes that we love.
They never get my good side. Where's Gordon?
Word is, half your office has donut sprinkles on their hands. Care to comment, Mr. Dent?
Okay, Gordon, I've got loan sharking, shark loaning, fish laundering, illegal use of a flounder.
Ouch!
Falcone! Red-handed at the scene. How in the world?
Harvey, you wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
I wonder if that's a reference to the Catwoman throw in the first game. And here's the level summary screen where we get to see that the mission was titled Carmine Falcone, of course.
So
or
apparently
Falcone.
the level is about
That's how you want to call him.
That's
We get our
actually
skill
not bad.
brick,
This is a
which is very,
28-minute
very
video.
nice. We also unlock costumes as a reward, so that is very cool. Batcave trophy of 5 Wayne Tech cachets, and the red power brick. That in mind, I hope. What's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. As you probably know, I was fortunate enough to play Lego Batman early. Today, I get to share some of that gameplay with you guys. And in this video, I'm sharing an extremely exciting portion of the game, and that is the entire Poison Ivy boss fight. And when I say that this thing is epic, oh my goodness, you have no idea what you're in for. Because not only is the boss fight itself epic, it's got multiple stages, the cutscenes are incredible, the gameplay is a ton of fun. I hope you guys enjoy the entirety of the fight, and it just has me so excited about the possibilities of all the other boss fights in this game. If this one delivers this much, imagine what the others will have to offer. Also, don't forget, guys, leave a like. Thank you so very much for your support. Let's dive in.
have spent my life
we go.
trying to protect plants from extinction. And now, with this
that's
serum,
Pamela Isley.
I can give Flora a chance against the thoughtless ravages of man.
Dr. Isley, don't move.
Ooh, it's a jungle in here.
Uh-oh.
Put the plant down.
That escalated quickly.
Back away.
Mammals, a day of reckoning is coming, and there will be no one to protect you.
Hey, good dodge. And that's the moment where Pamela Isley...
Let's get to the root of the problem.
We don't do that.
We don't do that. The awkward moment. They held the perfect amount of time there to make it funny. But I believe Pamela Isley is no longer Pamela Isley. She's now Poison Ivy.
My skin with chlorophyll and filled my lips. With venom.
Whoa.
Ew. That's really inappropriate, Dr. Isley.
Oh, and one other thing. I probably should have mentioned this earlier. I'm poison. Poison Ivy!
Oh, snap. Well, it's official. Oh my goodness. Boy, oh boy, did she level up.
Let's
snap.
ruin this.
Robin.
Sorry.
Robin, no time for puns.
Ooh, wow. The lighting.
The time has come for plants to take back the world so rightfully ours.
Okay, here we go. We're in. We got, whoa, okay. Got whipped there. We got a little combo wombo action here. Batarangs don't work. Batarangs don't work. Okay, maybe we just need to dodge. Maybe that is the entire plan. Just do a little dodging. Oh, hold on. Grapple. Aha. Damage. Oh, bunches and bunches.
Your time to shine.
Oh, look at these creepy little things. Like little potted plant monsters.
Dr. Isley. You're taking this too far.
Ooh. Oy, that was close. Think I was able to dodge there? Ow. Okay, that was a good whip attack. Back to dodging. Back to dodging. But I'm already so incredibly impressed. Like, the variety here in terms of boss fight approach is pretty impressive. Going here with some punches and bunches. Oh, and the other thing I should mention, I am playing this on the medium difficulty, by the way. For those of you that might be wondering, in terms of the challenge level, hence why the 8 hearts and everything. So, of course, if you play this on the nightmare difficulty or night mode difficulty, then it will be more challenging. We win. Ooh. Are you kidding me?
Of blooms, my queen
brother?
Of thorns,
she has a plant.
Snapdragon.
She has a snapdragon.
That's cool.
She's carnivorous.
Oh, dang. Whoa. Batman couldn't care less. I love it. You just aura farming, adjusting the cowl. Again, the sense of humor is so perfect. Okay, let's try not to become bad snacks here real quick. So we need to wrestle our way through that. Going up, coming down. Uh-oh. And we're out of there. Dang, that was really cool. Very cinematic. This is so well done, man. Again, like you have the cinematic elements, the gameplay elements, the fun, the comedy.
I am Mother Nature.
A nice balance here.
It's not nice to mess with Mother Nature.
Of things. Uh-oh. Okay, keep moving, Batman. Let's see what you can do. Whoa! All right. So this is definitely going to require a different approach than fighting Ivy. Okay, we have these. Whoa! Giant plants. Activate some batarangs here. Whoa. A little bit reminiscent of the Arkham boss fights against Ivy, honestly. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that. Where you could do a little damage while dodging attacks, running around with your batarangs, which I love because it gives you a little bit of agency where you're not just kind of waiting for things to happen. So I do actually appreciate that that is a feature. Ow, I do got to get better at those jumps. Oh, sorry, Robin. I just backclawed Robin instead of the Snapdragon tail.
There we go.
See the error of your ways.
Okay.
I'll make sure of it.
Some nice punches and bunches.
Make them answer for their crimes.
Whoa. Okay, she's legitimately just spawned a small army here. All right. Let's put our skills to the test here. Let's see. Ow. That's not good. Okay. Maybe Robin can handle things a little bit better. Plus it gives you a chance to see some gameplay of Robin as well. I love that takedown ability. That was fun. Whoa. And that takes care of that problem, and that just leaves us with one more foe. Dude, that was an amazing takedown. We're just smacked off the floor. Again, not only is the combat fun, but it's genuinely funny. What is going on? Oh, poison floor, poison floor. Yikes. Okay, that was not pleasant. Gotta be careful there. All right. Oh, that's cool. So with Robin, you get to do kind of like a double tag on the batarang. Instead of just one target, you can tag multiples. And then your birdarang, I should say, ow, bounces off both foes.
Reckoning is here. That's some nasty heartburn.
But it does take that extra little bit of time, so I feel like Batman might be better at handling this boss fight. Then again, Batman's probably better at handling any boss fight because he's Batman.
I think you need Robin.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna use the grapple. Oh, wait a minute. Cable launchers. Robin! There we go. Well, bam! Cause a little bit of a dazed and confused moment. Punches and bunches. Gather a lovely amount of studs. But the Snapdragon is angrier than ever before. Spawning in another wave of enemies, which is fine. We can handle this. Come on, come on. Nice. That was sweet. What a combo. Okay, so that was the last one. Oh, here comes the Snapdragon again. Okay, Leafs. Get onto that. Oh, they sing. Okay. That is cool, though. Like, honestly, again, this is the kind of complexity that, at least I personally, off the top of my head, I can't remember in a Lego game for a boss fight where there are, like, so, not just multiple stages, but so many different things that you can kind of have to be, like, concerned about and adjust to, whether it be platforming, attacking, dodging, just being quick on your feet. I just think that it's a very, very pleasant change, honestly. The fact that... Oh my goodness, here we go. The fact that they added all this depth to at least this boss fight. Obviously, who knows if they're all going to be like this. But we can certainly hope. Come on, Batclaw activates. This should be enough to defeat the Snapdragon. Yes! Victory is, I think, ours, or is there not? Nope, it is ours. Hey, so here's the post-level summary here. We got Batman and Robin in their attires that we were rocking, which is pretty cool. The name of the mission, which is just simply titled Poison Ivy. Then we get a little summary with a skill brick unlocked. Of course, that is a gold power brick, I should say. There's our Batcave trophy and a peek at the red brick plus the wing tax.
Of the status quo. Gotham will be mine for the greening.
Stop
eating my friends.
Sorry. I know Ivy was a rotten apple.
Robin.
Sorry, a bad person. But in some ways, she had a point. I mean, maybe Mother Nature does need a little help from time to time.
Whoa.
Listen, Robin. The city does need another power plant. If it were up to me, Or maybe we can have a talk with Mr. Wayne. I've heard
we certainly could.
Reasonable man.
Are you kidding? Man, he's as greedy as they come. Lives in that big
Wait a
house
minute.
and he pays one old butler to do all the...
All right, well, look at the time.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of glad you're saying goodbye instead of just... And you've done it again, haven't you? Just
yep.
plain rude.
That's not rude. You're being rude. We're Audi 5000. Dang, look at this.
Did all right in there, kid.
Yeah?
Not perfect, but good enough.
Not perfect.
Now.
Thanks, Mr. Wayne. Batman.
I think Robin might know.
Yeah.
I think Robin knows.
Mr. Batman.
And Robin.
Yeah?
I'll find another way to power the city.
That is so cool.
Yes, the time has come for Operation Deep Freeze.
Nice of you to invite me.